But I remember them. I think the minimum wage for LEC players is 80k a year. I think. I think that's the minimum wage for LEC players. I don't know about the LCK. It used to be 65k, but I think it's 80k now. I don't know if I could be wrong. I think that's the minimum wage for LEC players. How much was your salary in XL? It's bad for me to say. I don't really care. I don't really care. My salary in XL was 120. So I would say I was pretty low salary compared to a lot of players. But I didn't mind. I was brand new to the LCS as a jungler. I don't really care. You can say Pog, sheesh, but 120 is probably like... If you have 50 players in the LEC, 120k euros a year, I'm probably number 40, 43, 42. I would say... There's a... The thing is, the range, like, if you look at LCS, right, the highest salary in LCS was, what, Sword Art at like 3 million or something, and the lowest salary is probably like $150k. That's the LCS kind of salary range, I think. LEC is much lower, I think it's around 80k for rookies, which is the minimum, and I think highest pots of LEC are... I actually I've never heard any numbers, but my random guess would be upwards of 600 to 700. So yeah, LCS is a lot more money. But still, it's a lot of money. It's a lot of money, and yeah. The only drawback from the amount of money you're earning from this is, first of all, kids, especially 18 to 22-year-olds, if you give them a salary like that, they're going to spend a lot of the money, and they're not really going to invest it or save it. And the second thing is, this career doesn't last forever. I think at best case, you have, like, for the average LEC player, maybe you have a 3 to 4 year career on maybe like a 150 to 200k salary a year, which is obviously a lot of money. And this would be like really good. This is really good if you have that kind of career. But then what do you do afterwards, right? You go afterwards, what do? You have maybe a lot of these people don't have any university qualifications, they don't have any work experience, they don't have anything when they leave. The only real things they can look at if they want to stay inside the scene is coaching or casting, I guess, or management of teams or agencies. This is kind of like the branches you have to go. So a lot of things, basically what happens a lot of the time is a lot of the players when they retire, just stream forehead. Yeah, a lot of the players don't really have big enough stream to do that. What they do is they take the money that they've earned. Let's say they have 250k in the bank, let's say 250k in the bank after a 4 to 5 year career, and then they go to school. And then yeah, they're like 24, 25, and they go to school, and then yeah. I mean, yeah, you guys know Reckless's salary is 500k in the LFL, right? I think Reckless is getting 500k in the LFL, was the article. In the LFL? That's $1 million over 2 years. This is more than almost all the LEC. I think this is more than I would say.
I mean, you don't have to take the Drake. You don't have to.
That's a top 10 LEC salary, I think.